Hi, my name is Darren. Some may know me as the bird guy or the guy with too many kids. But what many people do not know is I'm a financial planner with a lot of interest in making my money work harder for me. Subscribe to my channel if you love money just like me. Hi guys, and welcome to Let's Talk Money. So today I'm going to share with you my favorite topic, which is the US options. Okay, but before I carry on, just a disclaimer. I'm not an options expert and I'm not claiming to be one as well. I'm just sharing with you what I've learned and the mistakes I've made over the past few years buying and selling options. So what is an option? An option is basically a contract that gives the option buyer the right but not the obligation to buy or sell the underlying security, which in this case is a stock at a set price on or before a predetermined date. So there are two types of options. We have a call option and we have a put option. So a call option gives the option buyer the right but not the obligation to buy that stock at a set price on or before the predetermined date, and the put option gives the option buyer the right to sell that particular stock at a set price on or before predetermined date. So in summary, we generally profit from a call option when the price of the stock goes up, and we tend to profit from a put option when the price of the stock goes down. So there are some things that we need to know when trading options. The first thing is the strike price. So the strike price is basically the set price that one can trade the particular security. And the next thing is the expiration date. So options have a fixed expiration date. They tend to fall on the third Friday of every month. However, with the introduction of weekly options, these are options that list on Thursday and expire the following Friday. So for options, the first thing we need to know is reading the option chain. So how do we read the option chain? I've listed a few examples to get you started. So you can see for my first example, this is an option chain on the SPY. So the stock ticker symbol is always listed at the start of the option chain. So over here you can see SPY and next to it is 100. So this means that this option controls 100 SPY shares. Okay, next to it will be the option expiration date, which in this case is 19th of November 2021, and next to it will be the strike price. So the strike price over here is 448, and you'll notice there's a C next to it. C just means this is a call option. Okay, so in summary, this is a SPY contract that controls 100 shares, which expires on the 19th of November 2021, and the strike price is 448, okay, and it's a call option. So how is it? Is it easy? Let's go through another example just to ensure that you really understand how to read it.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so I've listed another example on Facebook. So you notice FB, which is Facebook's stock ticker symbol, is listed at the start. Next to it will be 100. So this option controls 100 Facebook shares. Okay, and next to it will be 15th of October 2021. So this means that this option will expire on the 15th of October 2021, and you notice 375 next to it, and that is the strike price, and after that there's a P, which means put. So in summary, this is a Facebook option which controls 100 Facebook shares. It expires on the 15th of October 2021 at a strike of $375. Okay, and this is a put option. So there are three things that we need to know for options. The first thing is ITM, second ATM, and the third OTM. So what are these three? Okay, so ITM basically means in the money. Okay, for a call option to be in the money, it just means that the strike price is lower than the current trading price of the stock. So this means that the call option buyer can buy the particular security at a price that is lower than the current trading price of the stock. For a put option to be in the money, it means that the strike price is higher than the current trading price of the stock. So this means that the put option buyer can now sell the underlying security at a price that is higher than the current trading price of the stock. The next thing that we need to know is at the money. So at the money options just means that the current trading price of the stock is equal to the strike price of the option. And the third thing is OTM, which is out of the money. So for a call option to be out of the money, it means that the strike price is higher than the current trading price of the stock. So for a put option to be out of the money, it just means that the strike price is lower than the current trading price of the stock. So for options, the premiums are determined by two factors. The first thing is intrinsic value, and the second is time value. So what is intrinsic value? Intrinsic value is basically the difference between the strike price and the current trading price of the stock. So time value is basically the amount of premium that the option buyer is willing to pay on top of the intrinsic value. So as options decay over time, you'll notice that options with a longer time to maturity tend to cost more than options with a shorter time to maturity. So with all this in mind, you notice that an option that is in the money with a longer time to expiration will tend to cost more than an option that is out of the money with a shorter time to mature. So now that we know what a call and put option is, and also how to read the option chain, let's talk about factors that will determine the price of our option. The first factor is volatility. You'll notice that options on stocks that experience huge fluctuations in price tend to cost more as compared to options on stocks that experience a lower fluctuation in pricing. Okay, the next thing is the price of a stock. So as an option starts to go in the money, the premium of the option will start to go up, whereas an option that starts to go out of the money, the premium of that option will start to drop. And the third thing, of course, is time left to expiration. So you notice that options with a longer time to maturity will tend to cost more as compared to options with a shorter time to maturity. I hope you guys have enjoyed my short sharing on options. Okay, stay tuned to my next video where I'm going to share with you some basic option strategies whereby you can earn passive income from your option trading portfolio. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!